96Z3, 157,657 miles. Warms up nicely, you can see. It is idling, but it's got a shake to it, and that's the missing, the cylinder, I think, that's damaged. Sometimes it'll make you think it's running fine. And it'll start stumbling. Figures itself out. Maybe the cylinder isn't bad, but there is a knock. Whatever that is, but there'll be a, see if we can get it. Yep, there was one. There you go. So there's that's the rod knock. So there's a chance the engine's good, just needs a rebuild. Check engine light is on, and it seems like the air conditioning is not working in response to that. It is not engaging the compressor. It was, but now it doesn't seem to be. And I don't know if that's just the way it's programmed. There's the stick shift seats. These are vinyl, but they serve well and they work good and they're adjustable. Black door panels. There's some delamination here and there. These need to be cleaned up, painted, replaced. This vent slides out, needs to be replaced. This dash otherwise looks good. Under here, somebody screwed something in to the dash. This plastic plate is replaceable, but I just put my phone holder there instead so you can't see it. And it's adhered down. Hopefully you have one of these on your phone. I think you should. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, so that's handles that. The phone just sits there nicely, or sideways or right side up. Stereo works, pops out. It has puny speakers, so you probably want to upgrade speakers, but it works. It has droop on the glove box. I have the plate that fixes that. I ordered that. I give that to you. Here, this center console thing, this is what I'm talking about. They glued these things above, but this glue, you can chip away at it, so I think that this could be salvaged and then repainted satin or flat black, and then these buttons put in the proper way. This vinyl boot had it. This shifter, it has like a weight on the bottom to make it feel nice or whatever, which is nice. I'm indifferent on this shifter, but these are 15 bucks on eBay. Leather wrapped, actual leather. I did this hand stitching myself. It's not perfect. There's kind of like little raises from the steering wheel underneath, but you could take this thread out and just do the same thing and re-thread it back on if you want to smooth the steering wheel. Like I said, it's leather, so it is durable. On the top, got a little bit of missing paint there, but otherwise perfectly serviceable. It's been raining for days. There is no water in here. I have that carpet that goes back there. The cap to that pocket is missing, or I have it, but it's basically broken. Top is in excellent shape. What else can I tell you? Oh, these doors. This needs to be replaced. These doors, this one's adhered pretty well, but you can see this handle is warped. And somebody put a screw here temporarily. I did not do that. I do not approve, but it does work. I've only had this vehicle for 3 months, and was planning on fixing all these. But the black door panels are actually really hard to find, and these were spray painted, but as you can see, you almost can't tell. The only way I could tell was the other one is showing some bits of red on it. And then you'll see that this is not the original paint color. They did get a little bit on the door jambs. But they did paint all of this, which is nice. They just didn't go the extra mile and take up the rubber before they painted. You can see there. But can't complain. Most of these cars are peeling, looking really bad. This one looks really nice overall. This plastic and then rubber gasket here needs to be replaced. The base of this seat is redone. I cleaned up all the surface rust, painted it with anti-rust or rust restore or replacement or converter or whatever. This I've noticed, I don't know if that can be done with a little upholstery glue, but can't tell, as you can see, when I said that's the only seam this damage there, but the bolsters look good. One of my pet peeves is bolsters. Here's the wiring underneath, so there'd be no issue there. Carpets are overall in excellent shape. These are brand new. I just ordered those. So overall the interior, you know, pretty good. Let's see here. This is an aftermarket wing. I hate it, but when I took it off, I noticed that there was a little dents underneath here, or a little bit of an impression from the wing. I put some silicone because they were taking in water when I got it. That has stopped the water, and you have to get down on this level to see that. But my plan was to get rid of this wing when I did a repaint and just take it back to factory. This bumper and muffler is a stupid, sad story. I tried to crush these because they're kind of really drones, but it's a lot thicker than I thought it was. Before the car had engine trouble, I was going to cut this off and put a regular exhaust, but you can see it's kind of gouged a little bit here, but you know, 10 feet. It's a 96. It's not gonna be perfect, but it's pretty good. And if you're planning on redoing a car, this is an excellent candidate. Excellent. Then I have I replaced this. These are very hard to find, and I put a new gasket on it. It does not leak. I also put new rubber on this antenna. The rear window on the top, excellent shape, nice and clear. Starting to get all the tree dust out of here. This rubber gasket looks fine, but they got a little respray on it, so I was going to replace it. Let's see. Here's the rear. I got odds and ends in here. It did get water in here at one point, hence the fixing the wing thing. There's the that rear cap thingy for inside. So this has been sitting outside in the rain. Oh, daddy long legs, get over here. Looks like there's a little sweat condensation in here. Well, shoot, maybe it's not as perfect as I thought I got it. Yeah, we got a little bit of water. Anyways, here it is overall. There are no holes in this metal, so this is probably the worst you're gonna find right here, which needs to be cleaned and treated. But I have inspected all this. It is not, there's no concerns, including underneath the car. It's actually in really good shape. This is also one of the worst things you're gonna find. Surface stuff inside. That's what the bottom of the driver's seat looked like. Here, these, I was gonna sand these and paint them black because there's a little bit of, I don't know if there was corrosion underneath it or whatever, but the bulging under the paint. Again, this is me just being really anal. It is a 96. You know, it drives great when the engine works. But and it's you know, they're hard to come by. But anyways, this needs to be replaced. You needs new rubber gasket there. This door, not well adhered, you can see that. But the panel is in great shape. There's a little delaminating here, so you'll have to use a heat gun, lift, and, well, actually this is, that might be busted on the inside a little bit. So you want to push and put a little bit of on the back side to support that. So it's not lifted, it's somebody's arm did that. Anyway, so this looks good. The other one is the one that's delaminating, so you'll have to get some glue, fold it with a heat gun, and it'll stay. So that's these. Again, these panels, really hard to find and expensive. Let's see here. Tires, you have that much on them. These are real BMW wheels. I swapped them for my 323 because I liked the way they looked better on this car. But caps are missing or delaminated. That blinker could use a replace. These need to be polished up. Front end looks pretty good. Kidneys are shiny and bright. Some scuffs on the bumper there. Right there. I think the fog lights still work. I don't know. That one needs to be replaced. Let's see here. Badge is faded. What else? Oh, this rubber gaskets around the door handles. You see the paint is exposed. So if you get new gaskets, you shouldn't be able to see that again anymore. Some paint chips here. Yeah, there it is. Let's see, I should pop the hood for you. I'm just thinking out loud on all of this. Again, these windows, both windows work. That one gets a little slow. I think it was the winter or the summer. One of them, but it's got some goop in the tracks. And then there's a switch there. I don't know what that's for, but it's in there. You could use that as a dead man's anti-theft switch at some point if you wanted, I suppose. That's what I was gonna do. And then this. Oh, there we go, right there. Lift up. Here's the interior of the vehicle. I did check all the posts and the all the frame horns on this vehicle, and I saw no evidence of crash or fender bender or anything, which is why I traded for this car. I've had E36 cars before that they swore had no damage, and then I pull the car apart and those frame horns would be destroyed. These frame horns are in good shape as far as I could see. So I got under there and I looked at them and I didn't see any damage. So I confidently say this car has never been in any major accidents. Again, I have not pulled the Carfax. Battery's good, you know, everything's good. Don't know why the AC compressor is not engaging now. I know it worked before. Maybe, I think it's because of the check engine light. And then, of course, you still have all these pieces here. The cables were in pretty good shape. I put new spark plugs in there trying to diagnose the problem. That did not fix it. But it almost runs good enough to drive it. But it does, you do have that rod knock. So maybe the problem is the rod knock. And maybe that's an easy rebuild. I don't know. I would love to fix this and keep it, but I do have way too many cars. So I'll send this on to somebody who can appreciate it, enjoy it, take care of it. It's a really good deal at $2,000, I think. There's a little bushing on this that needs to be replaced. Right, it goes right here, and that keeps that from you know, doing this. Oh, one more thing. This tank, you really got to finagle it to fill it up. For some reason, it triggers that breather thing on the at the gas station that causes the bumper to click, or the, I'm sorry, the gas nozzle to click. And then you'll hear all this stuff that's loose inside this door. Yeah, but it just needs to be, you know, fastened, pieces fastened back up in that door, which I haven't taken it apart or anything. A little schmutz on the bumper, that was just waterless cleaner I used when I resealed the wing. I need to give it a wash. I haven't washed it in about a month when I had the problem, which is sad. But it has been raining for half that month. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, so the gas tank thing. So you have to really finagle it so it'll fill itself up. But it is a small tank, so it doesn't take too long. Anyway, so there's the car. And so this looks like it's protruding a little bit. I don't know if that's just because it's old plastic, but maybe it could be fastened up a little bit. Let me see that. Anyways, hopefully I've given you all the information I can give you, and talk to you later.